ravaging the Mellied, the main character becomes unconscious and then he loses control over his Q. He has way too much of it. And he's basically going on a rampage. He's basically not there. And they have to chain him down. And he gets rid of his chains, attacks his assistant, and then almost murders his assistant. They're able to chain him back down. And they're like, we need to give him medicine, but we cannot be able to find the medicine he needs. And the Mellied's like, well, I have the medicine he needs, which upsets his sister because, again, this is his main medicine, the thing that's keeping him alive. But the Mellied doesn't care. He wants to save his husband. So he gives some of his pills to the main character to save the main character's life. And during this whole time, the main character is in his head fighting the ex-grandmaster of the demonic sax, the dude who created the two series that the main character has. And one of them he got from the Mellied. He created these. They have imbued his life force inside of it. So now they're attacking and trying to kill the main character, and they're basically saying a bunch of awful things to the main character. The main character's like, haha, never mind. Like, these two are just having a verbal spat down with each other while also physically attacking each other. Like, it's a whole freaking thing. And I'm like, we're really getting into this part? It's kind of giving Thousand Autumns at this point, honestly. It really is. Full-on fighting with somebody inside himself. Woo! The Mellied has had a conversation with his sister where he feels he known that she had been a spy this entire time working for the 13 floors. And he's given her two options. She either leaves and lives a good life, or second, she takes a serious demotion, basically going to the bottoms of the pits and getting another branch in their group, like joining a different branch, where she will have to work herself all the way back up to where he is. And she chooses the second option. Obviously, he doesn't trust her or believe her anymore and is even wary of the medicine she makes him. Because again, she's been working for the 13 floors this entire time, and he doesn't really sure what information she's been giving this entire time, especially when he's almost died a few times thanks to the information she's been giving. Even when she wasn't giving information that could actually get him hurt, she was still giving away precious information about their group to the Yemeni. So he seriously does not trust her, and he's very wary, and the relationship they had prior to all of this is very much gone. But she wants to stick to his side. She wants to be by his side because, again, in her eyes, he's her savior. He's her brother. She cares for him, and she wants to stay by his side. So she's going to work herself to the bone to get back to where she was originally, to be by his side once more, by her brother's side. Because, again, he is her adopted brother. He is her adopted father. Even though they have innocent prisoners that they're going to use as witnesses, the rich families are refusing to pay up. They're refusing to give an inch. They're basically doing, oh, we're too better for this. We're too good. Just because the assistant magistrate, the magistrate, and the lieutenant of the county, and the emperor's nephew was involved in this, why do we have to pay up? Why do we have to give our resources, even though the money and resources they have was stolen money and resources? They're still acting like they had the high ground, and it's pissing off the censors so much. Until the Mellied walks in, and they all start being quiet. They start freaking out. They start getting a little terrified. And I'm like, yeah, duh, you idiots. I forgot to say this, but when they left the location of the 13 floors, the one that they were taken to, they didn't leave empty-handed. No, they brought something back with them. They were able to capture the 7th member of the 13 floors and bring him back with them. So they have somebody to use against the rest.